Today we're going to be talking about infinitives. An infinitive is a verbal. So remember, gerund is also a verbal, and verbals look like verbs, but they act like something else. So this infinitive is a verbal that begins with the word to, T-O, not T-W-O, and acts as a noun, adjective, or adverb. So gerunds acts as a noun, infinitive can act as a noun, but they can also act as an adjective or an adverb. So for example, he likes to run. Our infinitive in this sentence is to run. Some people want to visit. Our infinitive is to visit. She always brings a book to read. And if you looked at that, you would obviously be able to see the word to and the verb read. So that is also the infinitive. So just kind of easy way, infinitive is to plus a verb. That's what an infinitive is. You can't have an infinitive that doesn't have to in it. You can't have an infinitive that doesn't have a verb. Okay, infinitive phrases. Just like we have gerunds and then we have gerund phrases, is an infinitive plus its modifiers and complements. So just like the gerund. And the entire phrase is going to be the noun or the adjective or the adverb. So in the first one, to believe in life on Mars was common in the 1930s. We know that the infinitive is to believe. The infinitive phrase is anything that describes to believe. So in life on Mars was part of that infinitive phrase. So your whole infinitive phrase is to believe in life on Mars. And that's acting as the noun. It's a subject of the sentence, so it's a noun. Martians might use flying saucers to invade Earth. We know that the infinitive is to invade, and anything that goes with it is Earth. That's its object. And this describes the word use because it's telling us why they use it. So it's an adverb in this case and not a noun. The last one, I took time to read an old science fiction book. Our infinitive is to read. And then our infinitive phrase is to read an old science fiction book. It all goes together. And then this time it's being used as an adjective because that whole phrase is describing the word time. Now, don't get too freaked out about the noun, adverb, and adjective just now. Just be able to identify the infinitive and the infinitive phrase and you'll do fine. One thing I do want to mention really quickly is that just because you see the word to does not mean that it's an infinitive phrase. If a verb follows the word to, then it's an infinitive. But if a noun or a pronoun follows it, it's a prepositional phrase. And you guys know this. To go, no, that's not a good one. He went to the store. To the store is not an infinitive phrase. It's a prepositional phrase because it's to plus a noun. That's not an infinitive phrase. That's a prepositional phrase. To plus a verb is an infinitive phrase. So if we look at the first one, of all the planets, Mars is the most similar to Earth. We look at the word to Earth and we think, is Earth a noun or is it a verb? Well, Earth is a noun, so that's a prepositional phrase, not an infinitive phrase.